Hello everyone, Timer over here, and welcome back for another video of Captain of Industry. We're taking an extended look at this game, as it is still in alpha and due to be, I guess, released in early access sometime in March. Last episode, we got a good bit set up fairly quickly. We've gotten our general mining set up, our first mine, which is mining our iron over here, our iron ore. We've got general sort of bootstrapping production going for our iron plates right here. And we've got our construction parts one being created right next door. All the while, we did set up a new housing unit for some more pops to sort of generate a little bit more housing space, which is all good. We've finished quite a bit of research. You can take a look here if you're interested. The ones that are grayed out with a check are completed. The ones that are green are ones we can currently research. And the things that are blue with a little lock are those that we need to unlock before we can research. So while we're in this screen, I'm going to go ahead and just queue up copper smelting. And what are we going to go with after copper smelting? Probably just get construction too. So I'll queue those up and we'll come back to the text screen once those have popped. We are running dual research labs at the moment, but we currently have our beacon paused because we are going to need to build some more houses before we can accept more people. So we're going to have to do that this episode as well. We got 3 farms set up. 1, 2, 3. They are alternating their crop rotations. So we've got potatoes. Yeah, they're alternating. We'll probably set up another field, although let me go ahead and adjust our. Well, you know what? I do kind of want. Can our squeeze this guy in? Well, no, that would be a no. And the main reason is because over here we've got a lot of things. We got some trees. So let's just see. Let's just see what we can do. I'm going to put the blast furnace there just to get my spacing down. Like right there is more or less where I'm going to want, but we've got some trees in the way, mainly these 3 trees here. So I'm going to go ahead and just queue this little patch up, and we are going to remove those. And then our tree logger is going to drive over here and take care of those trees. We're probably not going to build that just yet, but I am going to leave. I want to get it down so that our spacing and everything is proper. Okay. So aside from that, what are we looking at doing in this episode? Well, I've got a couple different things that I want to get to. Mainly, I want to get our the rest of our mines up. So we've got coal over here. That's going to be number 1. We've got copper up here, and we've got sand over here. We don't really need the copper and sand just yet, but we will soon. Construction 2 parts require sand for the concrete, so we've got a little bit of time before we need to set that up. But we're gonna focus on what we need right now, which is coal, and then we'll move over to copper and then we'll have copper smelting and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and start building an extractor because we'll need an excavator to to mine our copper, coal over here. And I'm going to go ahead and build, say, one more vehicle here. And that should be okay. Now, unfortunately, we are a little shy on iron. which is not the greatest. Is there anything we can do about that? Ah, yes. Well, we're no longer using metal scraps, so we're going to want to pull over the iron here. And that should be good. We're still making coal, obviously, from our coal maker, but this should be a lot nicer production chain here. A lot more efficient production chain. That's the word I'm looking for. So we've got that. So that should start developing some more iron for us. Let's just make sure. I could boost this, but we're not really making a huge amount of unity at the moment. Tell you what, let's pause our research, one research lab, and boost the blast furnace. I don't know if it's actually going to make any difference though. Because you're making every 20 seconds. You're doing this every 40 seconds. Yeah, if anything, we should boost one of these. Oh, wait, no. Because you require 8 every 4. Yeah, no, because you make 16. Okay, let's just boost this for now. We'll get a backlog most likely, but I think that should be okay. We just need the steel plates, or sorry, the iron plates. Probably should boost these as well, at least one of them. Because otherwise we're going to be like overloaded. Because right now this ratio is fine. We need 8. So if we do like 60 seconds here, 12 here, and then over here you make 48. So 12 and 12 is 24. 60 seconds. That should be okay. Something's off there, but I'm not going to worry too much about it at the moment. Hey, are you done over here? Let's see. Can we pop this down? We can. Lovely. Wait, no, we can't. What's in the way? One tree is in the way. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go up to speed 2. Yeah, so far, I'm not seeing a backup here, so I think this will work just fine. Oh, slag. Right. That's something we forgot to set up. So we need to actually get all these production buildings are going to have byproducts. We've taken care of one of the byproducts here in the blast furnace, the exhaust, but we have slag that we need to dump somewhere. And we use slag to sort of build up the ground and the earth around us. So we're going to want to use it to sort of make a path up to another level here. Mainly for future tree acquisition, because right now this is not going to last us. This is going to last us for a while, but we will be running out of that probably before we get the alternatives fully up and running, because there are alternatives. You can make construction 1 parts out of steel instead of wood, steel and iron, but it's quite far through the tree, so we're going to want to make sure to get something set up beforehand. Now the other thing we want to look at is the map of the ore and whatnot. So there's a lot of iron or coal up here, up underground. None of it's on the surface. We've got a huge deposit of copper over here, which is nice, and a huge deposit of iron over here on the surface, which is nice. So ideally, I'd like to gain access to the coal fairly quickly. Oh, I guess there is a little bit on the surface over here. Not much, but a little bit. And there is also gold over here, which in my test game I haven't actually hit at all. So yeah, let's go ahead. And I'd like to get up here, but this ramp is going to take so long to sort of finagle. So what I'm going to do instead is start building a ramp over here. And that should be okay. Did I actually put one down over here? No. Well, I guess that's fine. I think I was going to put a dumping area over here, but that was whenever I thought my my docks would be over here originally, but I've changed my mind. I think my first dock's going to be over here. So with that in mind, we are going to go ahead and plop down a dumping pile over here. I'm going to pause it just so we're not losing any production time on this stuff. So if we come over here and we hit Z, or dumping designation, we can set up where we are going to dump this stuff. So we've got a couple options here. We can flatten, and we can sort of go up or down. So I'm going to just go start here and kick that out like so. And then we are going to switch to a downward motion and just try to get this ramp a little bit up there like so. No, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I'm going to flatten it out. And in fact, we may not even need this much. We probably can get by with just a 2 wide area. There we go. Let's do something like that. All right, so now our trucks have been told to move slag over here and start building up that ramp. So they should come over and pull the slag out of the blast furnace and drive it all the way over here and start building a ramp up to this area, which I'm liking. Very nice. Okay, so our excavator is coming online soon. Lovely. Let's get coal being produced so we don't have to use trees to make our coal. So what I like to do is I like to take a look at the deposits and decide where I'm going to put my mining building based off that, because we will eventually want to maybe access this coal. So I don't want to sort of build on top of it. I want to try to keep that open for the future, for the future development. Let's take a look at our mining designation. Nope, we need buildings, mining tower control. I'm gonna plop you, say, right there. That should be fairly out of the way. And then we are going to designate our mining area yet again. We want to focus mainly on the surface deposits right now. So let's just go ahead and plop that in. Lovely. And then while we're still building our excavator, we'll go up to speed 2 and get this thing designated, a mining area designated. So I'm going to go back to a flat surface, and we are going to just designate this whole area to be mined. And yeah, just focus on the surface deposits first before we start digging down any which way. And then I'm just going to go through and remove any of the white areas here. Oh, tree can't find anything. Let's go ahead and resolve that. You can go back to getting rid of that. We'll do that and clear this area, because our next project is going to be getting mining, or not mining, oil and diesel production up and running. Let's go pop up to speed 3 here. I mean, fair enough. We are taking some time here. I feel like boosting these as well. Okay, copper smelting is done. That is all right. Let's see, we are producing some construction parts. Let's go ahead and get this built. I am going to build, let's build you, let's build you up. Get some more pops going on, because we are going to need some more workers. All right, there's our excavator. Let's get him assigned, and we'll assign a truck here as well. And we're going to make your priority coal. Lovely. All right, so he's going to go take care of the coal. And then we can more or less pause this, as we no longer really need it. What I am going to do now that we have coal being produced, I am going to build a storage facility over here. And unfortunately, I did not put this down the correct way, which is stupidly annoying. So this is going to be in the wrong position, but that's okay. We don't even have transport belt capabilities right now, so it doesn't really matter. And we may very well move this some other point. So I'm going to keep you full and keep you full as well. Okay, lovely. Now that we've gotten that done and over with, let's focus a little bit on, well, first off, nope, we'll get these up and running sooner rather than later. I'm not going to worry about it because we don't actually have the facilities to plop down just yet, but we will. We will. Copper is one of those things that we're going to want to get up and running as soon as possible, because we do have a stockpile, but it is most definitely not going to last us very long. All right, do I want to get the beacon going? Yeah, we probably should. So I'm gonna pause research for now, because we're nowhere real near getting the construction 2 parts up and running. Got a couple other things we want to focus on before we do that. Ooh, we're still losing out. All right, tell you what, let's plop that. Or, oops, not pause it. That would be bad. Remove boost. Keep making stuff for us. Just don't use any Unity for boosting there, please and thank you. Okay, so oil. So our only oil deposit, I believe, on the entire map. Is this little starting oil right over here. So that's not a big deal because eventually we'll get the cargo dock, and the cargo dock will be able to send out a tanker ship to some oil rigs that we can discover, and that's going to be our primary source of oil. This is more or less just here so that we can get a trickle of oil in to get started, and that is going to be great. Let's plop you down right here, and we'll focus on getting that oil going. So we have a diesel generator way over here. That's a pretty long line and not really where I think we're gonna build our diesel production. I'm gonna probably build that over here in this general area. So I think just for now, because we don't have these trees cleared out yet, what I think we'll do is we'll just earmark a little space right here to start our diesel production. And then we'll pipe a diesel line over to our generator over here. But we'll sort of store it over in this area with the general idea that this is maybe going to be our primary location for this stuff. I don't know if I'm going to actually move the diesel generator just because of resource issues, but we'll have to just make do. Okay, so oil is pumping. Let's go and get our transport pipes down. So I'm just going to run a transport line straight out like this. Let's back it up a little bit and go up to 2 levels here, because these lines are going to be pretty expensive early on, especially with our production capabilities. Let's do that. And then I want a storage facility. We'll get fluid storage. right here. Grab the pipe. Come on. And go in there. So that's going to be our storage for oil. And hopefully that gets pumping fairly quickly. And then we need to start making diesel. And we do that in the basic distiller. So this is going to require 36. Well, hold on. Let's go back to the regular timing. I do like that you can toggle it over a 60-second or monthly period to see what things do. But for now, let's just take a look at that. So it's going to require 12 oil and 4 coal and for every 20 seconds and make us 6. It'll make us 6 diesel and then eject 2 crappy water and some exhaust. So we're going to want one of these to start generating some diesel fuel for us. And I think one of these will work for now, but we're going to really want to ramp up or quickly ramp up our oil production to about 4 or so. Oh, you can't find any trees? Well, we can resolve that. You know what? Go ahead and clear out all of this next, as this area is going to be important for our diesel generation. So I'm going to want that cleared out. Let's go and plop this down. I'm going to move it this way. No, this way. Like so. And then we don't have any transport lines, unfortunately. Well, no, that's not we can't transport coal, but we can transport the oil. So let's go ahead and throw that in. Like that. Ooh, new refugees, more resources, more manpower. Very nice. So you are running. Yes, no, maybe so. We got to get some more things down. Then you will run. So we've got 2 exhaust systems here. We've got the actual exhaust, which we take care of with a smokestack. So I'm just going to plop the smokestack right there, right next to it. And we're going to go pipes like that. And then you are going to need an outflow pipe for the wastewater. So we're just going to run this straight back the way we came. I'll plop this down. And this, like I said, is not going to be the final resting place for this area. But for now, I think it will suffice. So let's plop that down. You are going to be wastewater. And let's grab this. And you're going to just go straight back. And I'll probably just pop you on top of this, actually. Come on. Come on. Get up there. Come on. There we go. There. Okay, so that is going to get us some diesel. Now, I am going to want some storage for the diesel, so let's do that sooner rather than later. Because this is going to be temporary storage, I am going to build the storage area over here. Well, because this area is it's going to take some time to clear this out. So, you know what? No, we're going to just keep all of this fairly close together for right now, and we'll just drive diesel over to the first pump, or the first diesel engine. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna move this per se, at least not until later on. So we'll let things go. We'll go up to speed 3, and we should then have some diesel going on. I am gonna run a line though over to that. A very temporary line. I've changed my mind yet again. We're going to just run this line over here, and we'll tear it up at some point. Come on. Where are we going to go? Let's go. Nope. Gotta go further. Let's drop. Not drop down there. Let's drop down here. and go there and there. Yay, more resources. Hooray, hooray. How are we doing on pops? We can pause that now, I think. Let's go ahead and pause that and start up our research again. Surprisingly, well, no, I think it just hasn't registered yet. I think we'll be okay. And for all we may, I mean, right now I'm thinking diesel production is going to be here, but maybe we'll have it up here. Take a look. Yeah, I just want to make sure we're not building on top of this coal deposit. So we'll want to make sure to adjust that when we can. Alrighty. That is looking pretty good. I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. Let's see. Do we actually have this being produced? Oil. There it is. Okay, I'm happy about that. All right, let's go ahead and put a cut in this video. So in this video, we got diesel set up. We got our mining operation for coal rolling. Next episode, we are going to get copper. I think we're going to get our copper production up and running, as well as our sand production, and potentially construction parts too. I think we're going to have to get construction parts too fairly soon. But we'll see how that goes down the line. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, let me know by hitting that like button. And if you want to see more content, as always, I strongly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.